The Belasco Theater is located at 1050 South Hill Street in downtown Los Angeles. It opened on November 1st, 1926, and it was the second theater built in Los Angeles for the Belasco name. The opening attraction of the elaborate Hill Street venue was Gentlemen Prefer Blonde by Anita Locke and her husband John Emerson. The theater was operated by Edward Belasco, a brother of the more famous producer David. Local director and producer Fred J. Butler and theater financier Gerald D. Davis. Butler directed the opening show. The same team would also operate the Neon next door when it was completed in 1927. The earlier Belasco, later known as the Follies, was at 337 South Main Street. Another brother, Frederick, had operated the theater. But in an article on October 17th of 1926, it noted the theater was rapidly nearing completion and that notables would be attending the premiere. They commented that the Belasco name on the theater was not for Edward, one of the operators, but for David Belasco. Because of the family connection, the theater would get all the successes and all the famed New York producer. A dedication to the new theater written by David Belasco was published in an October 24th issue of the LA Times. The Blue Book list of attendees and social affairs world scheduled like a who's who in Hollywood. Scheduled to come were Anita Loos, Harry Langdon, Charlie Chaplin, Constantine Bridge, Buster Keaton, Harold Lloyd, Colleen Moore, Paula Nagari, B.B. Daniels, John Barrymore, Norma Shear, and many more. Edward showed his review of the evening, calling the theater architecturally satisfying, and the play A Dazzling Sunburst of Mirth appeared in the late edition of the New York Times on the 2nd of November. Hollywood architects were Morgan Walls and Clements, with Styled O. Clements as the lead designer. There was an unusual design for the company that produced a number of great theaters, including the Mayan built next door, and soon the Belasco was finished. It's Spanish and Moorish in theme, with the entire auditorium covered by a huge gilded dome. Some of the auditorium wall surfaces are hard plaster, but have the appearance of gathered draperies. Reportedly, the cost of the project was $1,250,000, which included the land. They noted that P.J. Walker was the contractor and that among the miracles, the theater had a hydraulic orchestra pit lift. The seating capacity was 1,061, and that was since 1941. The Atrium Theater at Arena and Auditorium Guide was 656 seats on the main floor and 405 seats in the balcony. The main floor seating was removed and the floor leveled sometime between 1998 and 2000. The balcony was re-terraced in around 2010 and now has the banquets and tables. The theater currently has a capacity of 1,500 standing or 900 seated. In addition to the auditorium, the building has an upstairs ballroom with separate entrance that can hold 400. The same specification. The venue was a Hollywood hotspot for performers and directors checking out the latest dramas. In addition to offering from the David Belasco, many of the productions were offered in conjunction with the Coron Theater in San Francisco. A number of attractions first appeared in Los Angeles at the Belasco were subsequently made into movies. The first film showing at the theater was a German film, Mädchen in Uniform, running for nearly a month beginning November 20th of 1932 and appeared until November 26th. Edward Belasco and partners were managing the theater, and the format was generally legit plays on 2-week runs. He had a knack for getting Hollywood talent with legit theater roots to appear in his productions. The 1938 program, and Danny Balenciaga, his Performing Arts Archive, listed the management of Los Angeles Theater as Edward as president. He died in 1937.